Hi, I'm Brendan Squire, coming at you from BrendanCalling.com, located in sunny Philadelphia. You know, Philly is home to so many battles and fights of the American Revolution, but we always boil our role down into such a tiny catchphrase, no taxation without representation. But what does that really mean? What that means is the American colonists got tired of being pushed around by the British with no accountability. You could be forced to quarter British troops in your home who would push you around or worse in front of your wife and children, and there was no accountability. You could do nothing. The British could raise your taxes for no reason at all, and you could do nothing. So we fought a war, won, and set up a unique and new system of government designed specifically to express the will of the people and to be held accountable. We set up a House of Representatives designed to express the popular will of the people. And we set up a second body, the Senate, which was designed to be much slower and much more deliberative. Unfortunately, there seems to be a kink in the works because what we have right now is not accountability in Washington. What am I talking about? Let me explain. Harry Reid. Senate Majority Leader Harry Reid has got to be one of the most unaccountable, irresponsible majority leaders in recent years. Elected with a majority in 2006, Harry Reid immediately fell on the job. Even before he became a majority leader, he helped the Bush administration pass the Military Commissions Act of 2006, which not only legalized torture, but repealed habeas corpus for people accused of terrorism. No evidence, no charges, but you can be held in prison indefinitely because someone somewhere says you're a terrorist. That's Harry Reid's fault. What else has Harry Reid done? Well, in 2008, he helped bring the FISA Amendments Act to the Senate. What was the FISA Amendments Act? It reworked all of our laws regarding domestic spying. Today, the government can spy on you, listen in on your phone calls, open your mail, and read your email without so much as a warrant or probable cause. When Chris Dodd stepped up to try to preserve your rights, Harry Reid chopped him off at the knees. Also, the FISA Amendments Act provided for retroactive immunity. What that means is the phone companies that broke the law to help the government open your mail and your email and listen to your phone calls get off scot-free. No charges, and no one is allowed to bring suit. Thanks, Harry. In 2005, the conservative so-called Blue Dog Democrats collaborated with the Republicans to bring the Bankruptcy Act of 2005 to the floor of the House, where it was easily passed. What did the Bankruptcy Bill of 2005 do? It made it harder for you to get protection from your credit card debts. One of the unintended consequences, though, was that people began walking away from their mortgage debt instead. Considering that median credit card debt is $5,000 and average household mortgage debt is more like $200,000, you do the math. Washington Mutual, just a year later, told Bloomberg News that they wish they had never supported that bill because their mortgage division went down, and soon, so did Washington Mutual. Wonder why Wachovia has been teetering at the brink for so long? Well, you should ask people like Allison Schwartz and Jim Cooper. They voted for the bankruptcy bill of 2005, putting your house underwater. So for the past 2 years, we have watched the Democrats who hold a solid majority fall down on the job, passing warrantless wiretap legislation, destroying your credit rating, destroying the value of your house, making sure the government can spy on you for absolutely no reason at all, and taking away your rights against undue search and seizure. And even now, as I speak, those same Democrats are working in Washington to undermine President Barack Obama's stimulus plan. Right now, Evan Bayh and a group of so-called moderate senators are going out of their way to gut the stimulus plan. Wonder why it's so small to begin with? That's because of those moderate people, so-called moderates, like Evan Bayh, who don't want the economy to get any better because it might raise taxes on his wealthiest constituents, i.e. corporations and factory farms. It is time for accountability in Washington, D.C. That's why I urge everybody to go visit AccountabilityNowPAC.com, AccountabilityNowPAC.com. We're a grassroots organization that is raising money to run ads and primaries against Democrats who do not represent Democrats. We're not talking about those Democrats who are unlucky enough to represent deeply conservative districts. We're talking like people like Rob Andrews, who are in a safe seat and still continue to kowtow to the Bush administration, which is long gone. We're talking about people like Stephanie Herseth, who is in a safe seat and has an incumbency rate kind of like Brezhnev. We're talking about people like Allison Schwartz, who are not standing up for her citizens here in Pennsylvania, in Philadelphia, one of the bluest blue districts in the entire country. Accountability now. If these people won't stand up for us, they deserve to be sent home. My name is Brendan Squire. I'm from BrendanCalling.com. Please visit Accountability Now PAC and hold your senator or representative accountable today.